Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
What's up, everybody? It is Mick Manhattan, the Scene Snob, and I'm here to talk to you about our awesome sponsor, Kimball's Cookies. Kimball's Cookies are custom cookies that are designed for any occasion. You can go check them out on their Facebook page and order from there. They make them for literally anything you think of: birthdays, Father's Day, 4th of July, Halloween, Christmas. And they're made with love and care, and they taste delicious. So go check out Kimball's Cookies today and tell them the Scene Snob sent you. Take care, everybody. What's going on, everybody? I am the Scene Snob, Mick Manhattan, and I'm here to talk to you guys about one of our awesome sponsors. But before I do, I want to ask you a question. Summer's coming, guys. Are you ready to unveil your beach bod? You're in luck, because we have partnered with Manscaped, and over there, they have just launched their 4th generation performance package, which includes the Lawnmower 4.0. I had the 3.0. I just got the 4.0. Miles of difference, and it's wonderful. Just everything about it is truly fantastic. You heard that right. The 4.0 is out, and I want you to go and check it out now at manscaped.com. Compliment your summer bod with a trim from the leaders in male grooming. The sun is shining and calling your name, fellas. Join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get ready for hot guy summer by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping when you use promo code SNOBS. That's right. We're giving you 20% off and free shipping. Go check them out. They're saving our balls, and they can save yours too. So please check them out. They're just a wonderful piece of machinery. Until next time, I am, of course, Mick Manhattan. Check out the Scene Snobs podcast anytime, but definitely go check out manscaped.com.
Welcome to the Scene Snobs podcast.
That's right, everybody. Welcome to the Scene Snobs podcast. I am, of course, your host, Mick Manhattan, and I am joined, as always, by my partner in crime, my best friend, sitting right beside me, this way, over here, I got it right this time, is Mr. Casey Bot the Madman.
Good evening, all. It's a pleasure. It's wonderful to see you, my friend, out of your surgery, back on your feet, in bed.
No, barely on my feet. Like, barely. Like,
you still have your feet, so that surgery was at least right.
I am on my bed right now, bedridden. I have no mic. I have no pretty camera. I am just here with my lamp, and I am here to entertain if I can.
And you look absolutely stunning, might I say. You have a glow about you, as if, certain chunks were removed from your body. So it looks good.
And not far from all of them. Like, they told me, they were like, so I was in surgery for probably about an hour and a half. Okay. For anybody who didn't know, and I don't know how you will listen to the show and not know at this point, but I had a staghorn. I guess I don't have it anymore. It's just lots of pieces of a staghorn kidney stone
chunks
in my kidney. So it was just basically one big solid rock that encompassed the entire of my cavity in my kidney. So you can't pass it, you can't do anything. And I had another surgery planned, but so I have to have 2 surgeries to get this thing removed. And the way they go up is the long way, and how they do it. And they go in there and they laser it and they try to break it all up. So what happened was they broke it up. It was so big that the doctor was able to go in and break it up, but not remove it all, because the visibility got too strained with, blood and other stuff.
Okay. Well, I don't think we need to go that detailed.
Hey, of course, they're horror movies, fancy.
I know. I was going to say, with the things we talk about, I don't actually know why I'm getting weirded out.
I will not go any farther into it, but I have a stent in my ureter, and it's very uncomfortable.
I'm sorry. What did you call it?
Ureter. What is it?
Is that can't be a technical term?
That's what it is.
Is this like a Jersey term? Is this
No, I'm serious.
it's a ureter, man?
Because it's how they say it, ureter. So it's that's the tubing from your kidney down to your bladder.
Oh, so not the urethra.
No, the urethra is different. The urethra is
that's the other side. That's the finisher.
That's the hole that goes through the dick.
Right.
That's your urethra.
Right.
Ureter is like a tube that goes from, that's how they filter everything from your kidney down into your bladder.
Of course.
And
Who doesn't know that?
I have a 1 foot stent in it. So it's a long plastic tube that they put in, and it goes from my kidney all the way into my bladder to help flush out any pieces that can come out.
I hope that that plastic inside of you is environmentally friendly.
I hope so too. I hope there's a lot of things that are environmentally friendly. But you want to get the kick of it? So the next surgery, they're going back in. Mm-hmm. He's got to go in. He's got to break it down even more and pull everything out with a little basket.
Exciting.
Through the stent.
Yep.
But then after that, they tie a rope to the stent. And about 4 or 5 days after the surgery, I have to pull the stent out.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's like really exciting.
Yeah. I'll tell you, listen, I have allowed more blood to leave this body in the past 24 hours than I have in the past 39 years of my life.
You have to absolutely make me a deal, though. As you rip that thing out, you have to say something cool like, I don't know, smile, you son of a bitch, and then just rip that fucker out.
Oh, can you imagine? I'm not ripping. I'm doing exactly as they tell me how to do it. There's not going to be any heroic movements, movie type movements to get this thing out of my system.
Not going to John McClane it real hard.
I will tell you this. Jason Taylor says that I should do it as a patron exclusive. I might.
That would be strong.
If anybody wants to pay their tier for that, I will do that for Patreon.
But do it as like a shadow thing, so you have one of those things blocking you. It's just like you and the outline of you and the screaming and horrific agony. You're just,
It's just like a long piece of like tubing that's coming out. I'll see if I can recreate it.
Who's
Jason
hungry?
Also says, love you guys. Glad to see you, Mick.
Love you, buddy. You're fantastic human.
I've lost so much weight, but because I have like post-surgery face, and it's just like everything feels swollen.
You look great. You don't even worry about it, honey. You look fantastic.
On this webcam, any type. Oh, yep, I agree. Have Casey remove it. It could be fun. All right, Casey.
Oh, I like this. All right, but here's the deal. Once again, shadow boxed, and I'm definitely going to dress up as Pinhead.
We should have what we should do is we should have like on the side of us, like, we're standing like almost like boxer pose, like weigh-in types. And there's a camera there. You go down, pull it out, come back up, and then the blood's on your face.
Yeah, I got like other ideas.
Oh, no, that's the way it's
I was thinking of like a Penn and Teller shtick. I don't know about that.
I'm here exclusively for the Loki chat. This is a no Loki zone.
Whoa, what are you talking about?
I love the show. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But every day since it's been on, and I'm going on, every podcast has been having Loki talk. Everybody, let's talk about Loki. And I was like, you know what? Scene Snobs are going to do it different. We're not talking about Loki.
I'm going to say that Tom Hiddleston is a stud.
He is a stud. We'll talk about Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Loki.
And Owen Wilson's hair, fantastic. What a silver fox, huh? I had no idea.
He really is. Well, he's still blonde because he was on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Yeah, I guess that platinum, I guess.
Oh, okay. So you nicknamed my kidney stone Loki. You know what I would nickname my kidney stone? Mjolnir, because that's how strong it was, and it was the size of that thing in my kidney.
I was going to go more Robert Baratheon since he was like the Stag King.
Yeah,
right.
It's got to be Robert Baratheon.
And then he actually legitimately wasn't a tusk inside of him. Yeah. So I mean, the Stag King with the tusk. Just saying. I just if the shoe fits, punch it.
When this thing is out of me, I am like healed. I'm gonna go start doing cartwheels, man. Like I'm gonna.
I am so excited to film that.
I'm all for it. I'm going to learn how to do cartwheels again. It's been so long.
I've never been able to do one because I seem to be terrified of my lower body being above the upper half of my body. There's something that happens there, and it just goes, nope. It just falls over.
Dude, I am having no fun. Well, I mean, it's nice to rest. Like, I've been pretty much laying in bed. Sometimes I'll go downstairs to sit with everybody. But for the most part, like, I'm laying in bed watching TV. But I can't focus. Like, this is today was like all my focus is going into 9 p.m. for my wonderful fans who watch this show. The rest of the day was just going to be like resting as much as possible and bleeding in the toilet and things like that.
Oh, it's exciting. That's an adventure, man.
But I did, like, I'm watching Night Court.
Oh, well, when I'm bleeding from my penis, that's usually what I want to watch.
Listen, let me tell you something. I started watching Night Court last week. I was like, I'm going to binge a show, like an old school show. I started with Head of the Class, and I was like, you know what? I need more gritty New York in the 80s.
And Night Court is where John Larroquette is where you landed. That was your grit.
When was the last time you watched that show?
All right, it's been a minute. Yeah. I mean, fair.
You were a kid, just like me.
Oh, no, I watched it when I was older. I was just a drunk. So, yeah, still a kid.
No.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You know this as well as I do. Watching reruns of something and binge watching something where you like see the full story go through as an adult versus when you were a kid when you saw it the first time.
Fair.
You're like, you pick up on things. You're like even when you're like watching the reruns of something, you're not totally picking up on everything, or you might see an episode that was a little more tame than others.
Right. Or I'd be watching it on Nick and Night. And, I started to follow Harry's storylines more. And I really did like his. That was really cool. His progression.
And so, like, rewatching this, first of all, I will say this. John Larroquette is a goddamn comedic genius.
Yeah, he is. He's funny. The guy's got chops.
Not just in the way, because you always remember Dan Fielding as this, like, sly, like, horny dog type. And he was. Don't get me wrong. But
yeah,
his physical prowess on camera is truly, he was the most physical comedian of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this guy earned every one of his Emmys. And not only was he nominated and won 5 Emmys, but
holy cow.
Yeah, he won 5 Emmys for playing
for Night Court?
For Night Court.
What?
And the only reason he didn't win any more is because he took himself out of the running. He said, I think I have enough. He stopped himself from being nominated. Yeah.
That's insane. I would have kept going and be like, run it up. Let's
I'll
get this alley.
I'm only on the 5th season, and he deserves every one of them.
I wonder if he would run by Susan Lucci and just be like, neener, neener, neener.
Yeah, just like, I'm John Larroquette. And a little tidbit for everybody who doesn't know. Do you know John Larroquette's first acting credit?
Was it in Caddyshack?
No, it was not. Was he in Caddyshack?
I do not know. I feel like he was in one of those movies around that time.
His first acting credit was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Get out. That's awesome.
Remember in the beginning they do the scroll and they have the narrator? He's the narrator. He was friends with Tobe Hooper, and Tobe Hooper was like, I need somebody who can do like a Orson Welles type of voice. And John Larroquette's like, oh, I can do that, even though he's never tried it before in his life. So that's like John Larroquette trying to do his best impersonation of Orson Welles doing the narration.
Well, that's awesome.
It's pretty solid, right? Jay Still says, I will never take myself out of the snobby race.
Why would you?
Win them all. Yeah, the snobbies. And I want to give the update to everybody, all the winners and stuff like that. I have been dealing with, like, we had the convention last month, a few other things, and the surgeries and prepping for that. I have the certificates done. I just need to get them made up. I have the trophies ready to go. I'm going to go and reach out to everybody next month, in the month of July, get your addresses and mail everything out. So they are coming.
Yeah, he's been doing a terrible job, and I want everyone to know that I've been doing zero to help him except yell at him and belittle him. So I'm trying my best, folks.
No. In July, when I'm free of this, I'm having Casey come over. We'll put on a movie, and he's helping me envelope all of this stuff, and we will send it out to everybody.
I'm gonna be that jerk who like gets the swollen tongue, and you're gonna be like, "Dude, why didn't you use the sponge?"
You're gonna be Susan from Seinfeld and just die. Just go, they were cheaper. Paul, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. That's
what's up,
awesome
buddy?
to know about Texas Chainsaw. Yep, that was him. So we can go back and watch it, and he does narration in the remake from 2003 as well. Okay. They brought him back for that because it's just John Larroquette. You got to do it.
Yeah.
But I will say this: like watching Night Court again, there's so many. Like it was such a great show.
Mm-hmm. Very fast, very witty. It was a lot of fun. Like especially from like Bull. You know, the random characters that you wouldn't expect to be would have killer one-liners. It was wonderful.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of people don't know this, like, because I've talked about Cheers in the past. Like, they had like very, it was almost like seamless movements from like when Coach died to Woody joining.
Yep.
And then like, what's her name leaving? Shelley.
Carol.
No, she played Diane on the show. I can't remember.
That's right, Ted Diane.
Diane leaving to Rebecca coming in, Kirstie Alley's character, and like it didn't miss a beat. Night Court was very much like that because Night Court had.
Didn't Marky Post leave?
Marky Post was there. Okay, so Marky Post was always the first choice to come in. Karen Austin was the first. She played the court clerk.
Yeah,
and then they had Paula Kelly who played. She was the defense attorney in the first season. Then the second attorney, they had Billy Young come in and play the second. Then the woman who played Billy Young, here's the tidbit I want to share with everybody. Everybody remembers the most epic of epic power ballads, Paradise by the Dashboard Light, right?
Is that the most epic of the epic? All right, carry on.
We'll have that discussion tonight. We'll have
absolutely.
that discussion tonight. But it is definitely one of the most epic. Got to give me that. Come on, Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Bro, I'm sorry. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Dwarfs it.
I love that song. But you're going to hear Paradise by the Dashboard Light everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's a sing-along.
Yeah, I'm going to hear Journey everywhere. It doesn't mean they play the right Journey. Should always be loving, touching, squeezing, bro.
Right before my surgery yesterday, I'm sitting in the surgery center, like in my room, getting ready, and they're like putting the IV in and stuff. And what do they play over the radio but Stone in Love by Journey? And I was like, this is irony from the most epic of epic.
That's amazing.
But to go back real quick, so Billy Young was the defense attorney in the second season before Marky Post joined in the third. And then it was Marky Post all throughout.
Right.
Billy Young was the singer in Paradise by Dashboard Light on the album.
Gotcha, yeah. And
even in the video, it's I think it's Carla DeVito who went on tour with him, but she's lip syncing to Billy Young's voice in the video.
That's ridiculous.
And then she went on to be on Night Court, so I thought that was very cool. And of course, one of our very favorite actors and one of the best characters on Star Trek: The Next Generation started out on Night Court. Mr. Brent Spiner played Bob Wheeler.
That's right. Wow.
Down on your luck, Bob Wheeler.
You've sold me. I'm going to have to reinvest in Night Court.
I'm telling you, it's.
I also really want to rewatch Wings. Wings is another one I really want to get back into because I loved Wings.
Wings may be next. Mary had talked about it too, about maybe doing having a Wings rewatch.
Bro, could we do a Zoom rewatch?
Yes, for patron.
Yes, rewatch Wings.
We're just gonna rewatch and the reason we were doing this because we watched The Monk not too long ago, and that was a great show. And Tim Daly shows up on that show. Steven Weber showed up like 3 times as 3 different characters on.
Can we just discuss for a moment why Tim Daly either was he was Superman or Batman? I can't remember which one he played.
He played Superman.
He did the Superman voices.
Yeah.
With the voice guy, that guy, the Tim Daly, or he was a lifetime murderer. Did you ever notice how many Lifetime movies that man did where he was like the murdering spouse or the husband who was like had this horrid affair? Oh yeah. Oh, look it up, man. He was all about killing some chicks. He
I did
was,
not know that.
he was an absolute Dame Slayer.
I will tell you, he was the star of one of my favorite Stephen King miniseries, which is Storm of the Century.
Yeah, fair. Was he in the Langoliers as well?
No, that was Bronson Pinchot,
All right, I always do that.
who was in Second Sight with John Larroquette.
Hey, look at that. Brought it around strong.
we just got to keep that going. We just always got to try and bring it back around. I was teaching Tommy about Kevin Bacon.
Ah, yes.
The
great hero.
Yeah, the great American hero. The 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon is what I was teaching him. And I was like, yeah, so you can tie everybody back within 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. He's like, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, I even have a Bacon number.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, no, you don't. And I was like, yeah, my Bacon number is 2. And he goes, what? I was like, I was in anger management with Jack Nicholson, who was in A Few Good Men with Kevin Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, yeah, right. So we had to play that game all night, and he was just throwing out actors to me. And he was like, oh, my God, they all go back to him. I was like, yep.
That's awesome. Mine is 2 as well, because I had Meryl Streep do my makeup for my middle school play.
Doesn't count.
It counts. It counts. She was in
be in a movie.
No, but forget that noise. Come on.
You have to.
She was part of the crew. You're saying the crew doesn't count to tie back in? You can't use the director?
Listen, don't sully it, because when you're a huge voice actor working on a Pixar movie or something, you're going to have a number to Kevin Bacon.
That is fair.
Savor it. Actually, you know what's funny? My wife said about you today. She goes, if Casey had a little more confidence, I could see him being a who did she say? So good too. It pisses me off. I'm gonna think about it. I screwed that up.
Thank you for that wonderful setup.
Oh, come on, I'm on meds and everything.
Delivery. No, I know, but I can't ever let up.
I can't remember who she thought.
I'll always be relentless. Look, you're still alive. All right, congratulations. Big whoop. Are you on a parade?
I can't think of who she said now, because and it made so much sense. It made so much sense. Oh man, I'm so pissed. I'm gonna message her while we're here.
Alan Rickman?
No. And when you hear it, it will make sense to you. But no. So seriously, like rewatching that show was way ahead of its time, man.
Thanks, Stacy. See, Stacy knows what's up.
Listen, definitely Brad. Which Brad?
Brad Pitt. I said that's who Mary probably was like, oh, yeah, Casey's totally like Brad Pitt. And I was like, duh.
Oh, she said somebody, and it was just like, yes. No, she probably means Brad from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, that's valid. I could
be. Get in your underwear. Do it now.
No. That's Patreon. That's the Patreon.
Oh, my God.
You can't order me like that until we get to the $1,000 level.
You know what? Let's do this real quick while we're sitting here. And, unfortunately, my wife's somewhere, and I don't know which actor she said. I don't even know if it was an actor. I think it was a character. And she was like, I'm telling you. And it was like a really good one, too. Like, you'd appreciate it if you heard it.
Ted Mosby, architect.
No, you're way better than Ted Mosby already. Okay, sucks.
He wasn't that bad.
He sucks.
He was all right.
So, Jesus. I'm going to take a moment real quick and just say to everybody who's watching or listening later, a very special thanks to our wonderful members on Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. We have membership tiers on there for $5 a month. There's all different types of perk. You get free first shot at swag. You get first shot at anything that we do that's special. You also will be entered into a monthly raffle prize where we pick some kind of movie collectible and we'll raffle it off to one of our followers on either Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee. These are our supporters now: Dan, Tim, Jason, John, Paul, and Chris. You guys are the Beatles of patron subscribers. Well, I said it because they all have basically Beatles.
Well, they're absolutely amazing, and I want each and every one of y'all to know that you have a hug coming from me whence we run into each other. So that's a big thing to look forward to. Am I right?
Well, that is a big thing to look forward to. But this month's prize is actually going to be in honor of Pride Month.
Nice.
We are giving away this Deadpool Pride Funko Pop.
I dig it.
And the lucky winner picked out of the random name generator is Mr. Paul Dunn. So congratulations, Paul. You won this month. I will get in touch with you to get your address. I should receive it next week, and then I will make sure I send it out to you. So, Paul, congratulations on that, man.
Congratulations, Paul. RN Genie was in your favor.
But the only way to win next month's prize is to be in it to win it. So you have to sign up for a membership either on Buy Me a Coffee or on Patreon. So please sign up. And we're going to send out some keychains and stuff to everybody. I'm getting some new keychains made up for everybody.
Sweet. Those are some sweet keychains. The sci-fi ones are money.
Paul says, hell yeah, I appreciate having y'all's podcast getting through the day. I keep telling everyone about the Scene Snobs. You are the man, Paul. Thank you so
keep
much.
it up, man. Appreciate it, dude. You're awesome. Don't forget 4 sheets to the wind.
Congratulations to you. Unfortunately, you are taken out of the running for next month because you won this month. So you skip a month when you win.
I like that.
You got to keep it fresh so that way everybody gets a fair shot.
Yeah, just in case there's a run. You'd hate to get 3 months in a row and then it's like, oh no.
You'll be back in for August. And every month it's going to be something different. Like it's going to be Funko Pops, or it's going to be other stuff, or it's going to be posters, things like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll make sure everybody is.
What about my calendar?
We're going to do a calendar of Casey, shirtless, in different poses, and it's just they're going to be pictures that I take.
No, we clearly discussed I would be wearing mascot outfits.
I can't afford mascot outfits, so we'll put a tail on you. You can sit on a car.
No, hold on. I'll do the tail thing as long as it's not that butt plug thing again. All right, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, right? 3 times, too many.
Oh my god, this is gonna be the weirdest calendar ever.
It's like firemen, but worse.
It's
me.
We should just give you a hose, but like you're playing basketball with the other hand or something. Like it makes no sense.
Nothing makes sense. We'll call it the millennial calendar.
It's so weird.
Or not millennial, hipster. The hipster calendar, yes. We're just hold a bunch of things and wear random shit that makes no sense. It's perfect.
Can you imagine? Can you just imagine a 12-month calendar of you doing random ass shit, like holding a samurai sword, cutting a watermelon or something?
Oh, that'd be amazing. Or even better, holding a samurai sword but serving someone a beer. So it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
It's not even your job. Like you're not even like a waiter, but like in this you are.
Oh, and it has to be done to a completely unsuspecting person. That's the best part of it.
Dude, it's so bad. I can't even imagine. Like that would just be a blast, and I would not be in any of them because I look like hell ran over 3 times.
Let's back up off that, Chief. You're a stunning-looking man, and
dude,
now that you're getting,
my face has such puffiness to it.
Stop it!
I have stupid puffy face.
I'm right. It's not that bad. I mean, you don't look like Baymax. Gosh,
I kind of do.
No, you don't. You're not that
I
bad.
do, dude.
You don't look as bad as Thomas J.
Who's Thomas J?
My girl.
He wears his glasses. He needs his glasses.
I can't see without his glasses.
Dude, if I ever want to make my wife cry, that's what I do. I walk around the house like, where's his glasses? He needs his glasses. And like she gets upset. I don't blame her. It's an upsetting thing.
It really is. Oh, Veda. What a name. Veda. Hey, Veda.
Dude, I'm currently asking my wife who you would be like because it's driving me crazy.
Hopefully, it's a Robin Williams character. I'd feel really good about myself right now.
Maybe not. It might have been actually. I think you're on to something, Ace.
Is it easy? Patch Adams, maybe. Oh, is it Jake Busey? I get Jake Busey a lot.
I watched an epic Robin Williams movie the other day for Father's Day.
Yeah, which one?
No, it was not Father's Day. It was not that movie.
Was that? Wait, what's the one where he plays the priest? That one, Getting Together, or whatever that awesome romantic comedy was.
Oh, I watched
with Mandy Moore.
Oh, I know he was the priest, like that was trying to ruin his and John Krasinski's wedding.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
God, that was so bad. Why do we remember that one?
It's a terrible movie.
It was so bad.
You remember the bad ones, bro.
No, because I watched the good one. I watched Birdcage.
Birdcage is amazing.
Because they're truly amazing parents in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And for that ungrateful bastard.
Hey, man, small-minded people happen. It's cool. They need love, too.
Dude, their son was he was trash in that movie.
Yeah. I don't know. Why do you call him trash? Why would he be trash?
I don't know, because I'm on pain meds and I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know which way is up.
Are you calling him trash because he was?
There.
So he's trying to hide who they are, and you think that makes him trash?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
It is so loving.
Yep.
They were so loving and just they're willing to help him all the way through. But the thing I loved about that movie too is
he was a spoiled little shit, wasn't he?
It's their relationship, and I mean, I'm not saying I get it. I mean, for the time I get it because it's the 90s, and the 90s was just a horrible time for anybody who basically wasn't white. And it truly, because
Wasp.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But that movie is just like there's these two loving people, and their relationship in that movie is something to aspire to. Mm-hmm. And the fact that like Armand's Robin Williams character doesn't want to hurt him so badly, you know, that he's sort of being rejected and pushed to the side, even though he's been this motherly character in his life, his entire life.
Yeah.
And he comes back and he's like, it's breaking his heart. I can't not have him here, you know, and they're willing to try anything. It shows so much love, and it's such a great movie for Father's Day.
Yeah, agreed. It is a good one. Bravo, sir.
Well,
good
I watched.
call.
Okay, so here's my lineup, and I think you'll appreciate this. It was
okay.
Field of Dreams was on in the morning. Had to, and I watched it with my son, so like it was like. So Field of Dreams,
of course,
Armageddon.
Classic. Well, Armageddon's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. I see myself as Bruce Willis because I have a daughter, so obviously that's who I would be. Clearly,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean Bruce Willis on an asteroid is clearly everything the Madman stands for.
100%.
All the time.
Using guns on asteroids, and
I don't care what anybody says.
Guns.
I love that movie.
It's phenomenal. Look, it's a Michael Bay 20-minute countdown for the 10 seconds, but that's fine. That's fine. Beyond the incredible slow motion and the absolutely unnecessary amounts of hero shots, although the hero shots really are good. They are good. I do hate that, Owen Wilson, who makes a great Star Wars reference, gets killed off so quickly.
Yeah, the only one who makes a Star Wars reference, really, and
going into space, and that's it.
That was like
Michael
one of his
Bay.
first like hit movies. Like he was on like Bottle Rockets.
Bottle Rockets before that. Yeah.
I will say
Luke.
this. Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, so I watched Armageddon, and then I watched Birdcage. I was going to watch The Rock because I think that's another good father movie. Yes, because he's doing.
Yeah,
Sean Connery only does it to save his daughter.
Fair. Okay.
And
yeah,
through it, Nicolas Cage's character is trying to become the father he needs to be for his child.
And obviously, you have to do that on Alcatraz while facing down a paramilitary group that's holding hostage, thousands of United States citizens.
But I didn't watch that.
God, movie. I love that movie.
I went straight to the Birdcage, and then I watched my favorite father character in any movie, and that's Chet in The Great Outdoors.
Could not agree more, my friend. You watched it, and then I watched it because I was like, "This is Father's. This is the dad movie. That's who I want to be."
Here's the fucking compliment for you, dickhead. She just reminded me.
Roman? Dan Aykroyd?
No. You would be Paul Rudd.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yes. Listen now.
Whoa.
We were watching. Okay, so you know how Paul Rudd for 25 years has been going on Conan O'Brien and tricking him with the Mac and Me thing?
I watched it just before we jumped on, man. It was so good.
With the Bill Hader one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, his last one on Conan's last week. And he did get him. He got him twice. So I'm watching that, and I was just like, his type of character and the way he tells stories and the way he is. Mary goes, that would be Casey Casey would be Paul Rudd in life if he had a little more confidence and was a little less neurotic.
Well, two things
like,
that seem impossible to me, but yeah, she's 100% right.
Holy shit, that would be, yeah. I was like, if you had a little more confidence and a little bit less neurotic, you could be Paul Rudd in life.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's a good place to be. I'm going to work on that. You know what? That's what I'm going to do the rest of this year, and we're going to follow along, fellow Scene Snob viewers. This is what we're doing. It's going to be Casey becoming Paul Rudd, starting June 21. And then, so June 22, we'll see where we're at. We'll see how ruddy I am.
We need to find you like a Robin Williams type Good Will Hunting psychologist to help you. So that way, and like your only goal should be like, listen, I just want to find my inner Paul Rudd.
I know it's there. I need to commune with it and become deeper and allow it to become one with me and be the overriding side of who I am. You know what'll probably help that? I feel like quitting smoking will probably be a big part in helping that.
Dude, I want you to quit smoking so bad.
Yeah. Well, something's happening very soon, which will mean I'm going to transition all of my smoking money to the other smoking.
July 1st.
July
2nd is our smoke show.
Geezer.
So Virginia.
Oh, we're going to call ourselves a smoke show. I think that's so cute, like we're attractive. Well, you are.
No, we're not calling ourselves a smoke show. There's enough weed smoking
shows.
Should
we dress up?
Listen, it's 2 days after my second surgery, so we'll see how I feel.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Yes, you will.
I'll wear a tie at best.
That's fantastic. I believe in you.
Oh, Stacy Peters asked what kind of posters. Okay, and Chris Sale says welcome back. Thank you guys.
Hi, Chris.
I don't know if Chris wasn't here and didn't hear earlier. So Chris, just to let everybody know, very special thanks. You are one of our patron members, and we want to thank you for that. And one of the announcements I made is we're going to be doing a giveaway of a movie collectible or something every month. This month, for Pride Month, we are doing a Deadpool Funko Pop, and we announced the winner before, but Paul is this month's winner. So next month we will have another collectible, and of course you are eligible, sir, because you are a member, and anybody else who is. Stacy, you asked what kind of posters because I brought that up. It's going to be random, so like I will find different posters and stuff to it may be big ones, maybe 11 by 17s, all at different times. So I will be picking the prizes. Casey will be, of course, too, if he sees something and brings it to my attention. So, if you do become a member, of course, you are entered into that.
All of them are actually just going to be pictures of me worked into movie posters. So you'll get Big Trouble in Little China, but it's instead of Kurt Russell, it's me. Or even better. Instead, are you ready for this? Instead of Lopan, it would be me as the big green.
Oh, that's another piece of news we need to talk about.
Yes, James
the very
Hong.
Awesome James Hong finally got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
So excited for that, bro. I have loved that man for so many years.
He deserves
What a great actor. Yes, he does.
He deserves it for his work in R.I.P.D. alone. Too soon?
Yeah, we can just move past that one.
Come on, give me that one.
It's a terrible movie.
Yeah, but he was good in it.
He's
great in everything.
But that's
James
like
Bond
saying,
is great in everything.
Well, of course he is. He's amazing. I'd say Kung Fu Panda. He deserves some love for that. That I'll give mad props for.
Listen, the man was in Chinatown. The guy's been in the business since 1954.
So a little bit.
Yeah. And I mean, he's been in so many movies, like movies and TV shows. I mean, and predominantly a movie actor for, I'd say, the latter part of his life. But he has 440 credits to his name.
Wow. That's like some Iron Man levels.
And he is coming back for the Gremlins TV show.
Get out, for real? Oh, that's exciting. Well, that'll be cool.
The man deserves...
He's deserved one for a while.
For so long. And to me, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, as much as I liked it, and I know I keep jumbling the camera. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not at my desk. I'm bedridden, so you just have to deal with it for this episode, I promise.
Well, this is actually the other Patreon episode will be in his bed as well, so don't This is just a precursor.
And there will be a lot of rocking in that one, too.
There will be another first aid kit there, too, just in case. Like, we never know.
Listen, I think we all know after the next 2 surgeries, I'm not using this thing for a while.
Yeah, see, everyone likes to think that I'm at work, but this is me actually on the other side of the wall. That's why I have the first aid kit and the defibrillator. Never know.
That is quite literally my sex room that he's in.
Yep. It's uncomfortable, and it smells a wee bit, but it's fine. I'll get some Pine Sol, clear it right up.
And only Casey's allowed in there.
What? Wait, what?
It's my dungeon. I will say, so Stacy says Illinois has legal weed at 30% sales tax. That's all.
Right.
Well, you should join us for a smoke show.
30% sales tax, a bit brutal, but yeah.
Well, for anybody who doesn't know, like, we do the Scene Snobs podcast at 9 p.m. every Tuesday night. I was going to say Wednesday. I don't know why. Every Wednesday night. We are going to be starting Scene Snobs Nights soon. That's going to be a pre-recorded show.
Our horror show.
We're going to talk about horror movies.
I love it.
Scene Snobs Nights.
Nice.
And if anybody gets that reference and names it, I will get you one of our new magnets. I'll make sure I send it out to you. What is that from? Scene Snobs Nights.
And then you'll also get like my pre-calendar little poster. So
$89 an eighth.
That's insane.
That is insane.
That's outrageous. Gosh. Illinois, get out of the Midwest with those crazy folk.
Well, we're in Virginia, and as of July 1st, it is legal. And now our new show, our other live show, which we will be doing every Friday morning from 7 to 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Sorry, 7 to 9 a.m.
Chris nailed it. Chris nailed it.
Chris got it. Chris Sales got it.
Nice.
Yeah. Very good. We are going to send you some swag, sir. Woo. You're going to get some swag. But wait on it because I have some new swag coming, and I want to make sure I get to you.
We're kind of like a swag mid shift.
Well, actually, he gets some new swag. I'm going to give him something special in this one. But everybody who's on our Patreon gets the new swag too. So I will be sending something out to all of them. We got some cool stuff going on. So anyway, we'll have the Scene Snobs Nights, which will be a pre-recorded show where we're talking about horror movies. Now we're going to have the Scene Snobs Morning Show, our smoke show, if you will, which will be starting on July 2nd.
You should be proud of yourself.
I got that one.
Proud of yourself, Chris. That's exactly where it came from. We were stoked.
When we said that, we were like, let's do a horror show, but we'll do another Scene Snobs podcast with just horror. And it was just like, and Casey came up with it. Casey's like, Scene Snobs Nights. And like, I immediately was like, yeah, just like Baywatch Nights.
Exactly. Supernatural Investigations, the precursor to Angel. Come on.
Didn't start out that way, though. And like the first 3 episodes, it was like normal, like he was just a private eye, and then they wanted to follow the X-Files, and
because they went the film noir thing is too cheesy. It was just a bridge too far, man. It was it was brutal. It was like, give me a Picard holodeck episode versus this, because give me some dicks.
It was so rough, but you know what? It wasn't as rough as. It was not as rough.
Being pulled by a Bronco at 20 miles per hour?
No, but close. Okay. It was not as rough as me having to completely shave myself to get ready for my surgery.
Which I'm sure you loved. Did you lather yourself up? I absolutely loved.
I needed to, because they were going to be going up the hole, and I needed to make sure that they had clear way to it. Mm-hmm. And you know why I was in luck doing it?
Why is that, Mick?
Because I have the lawnmower 4.0.
Tell me all about it.
Well, everybody, you can get it too. Head over to Manscaped, our lovely sponsors, and you can pick up the lawnmower 4.0. You can pick up the weed whacker. You can pick up anything that they have. Not the defibrillator. Keep going. Keep going.
Little higher. Little higher. There it is. All right.
You can go over there too. Go over to Manscaped. Get your summer body in check, shave it down with the best technology for the job. They're saving our balls, and they can save yours too. Go to manscaped.com, use promo code SNOBS. You can see that down below. Promo code SNOBS, and you get 20% off and free shipping off your order. So
Yeah,
official sponsors of the Scene Snobs.
Make sure to clean yourself up. Make sure to look good. Be right for that pool. You don't want to be gnarly. You don't see some like unevenness going on. Like, man, I tell you, I got thigh hair, like uncomfortable amounts, but it's in weird areas. I'm very patchy.
You know what you can take care of with that? Their crop shaver. It is amazing. I got one. It is a wonderful razor. Takes care of everything. You shave it down with your lawnmower, and then use the crop shaver, and it's all gone.
Thanks for all that, Mick. I appreciate that knowledge.
Hey, man, I'll take care of you. We'll do it on the Patreon. we have
some terrible things going on at this Patreon. I feel like
Patreon is going to lose. They're only going to be there for the collectibles. Nobody's going to pay attention to any of the stuff like you pulling my stent out, or me shaving you with a crop shaver, or you doing a calendar.
That calendar shoot's going to be sweet. I think we're going to see some big numbers.
I'm going to have you hang from a tire swing in it.
It's actually just going to be my face superimposed on Mario Lopez poses.
Jesus, yes, that's going to be amazing with the parachute pants and all.
Oh, absolutely. Through the years, too.
Jeez. Dude, I'm telling you right now.
But like all the way, like especially like when his Greg Louganis body, that was fantastic. That's
going to be a calendar that I buy. And I'm going to make it, and I'm going to make sure that that's a calendar that I buy. I will tell you. Another thing that we got. If you're American Horror Story fans, they have American Horror Story coming out. Stories. So they're doing the anthology series now.
Nice.
Where each episode is a different story, and that starts July 14th.
Sweet action. Definitely excited to see that.
So, Casey, we were talking about it a little bit earlier. And I kind of want to finish off the show discussing it. I had brought up.
Yeah, you do. Just like a nice little rub and tug, eh? Let's wrap it up strong. Let's get a good finish in here. Firm grip.
Listen, I'm married now, and I'm completely fine with that. But you remember, I wrapped up nothing when I was single.
No, valid. Yeah, you were just a wild man, a bucking bronco.
Yeah, I for surely was. I was the Dan Fielding of. No, I was not that bad. He's pretty horrible. He's a pretty despicable human being.
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of humped everything uncomfortably as a defense. Like, that's not righteous, bro.
If I had to call myself anybody in terms of my dating life, I would call myself Ugly Derek Jeter.
Nice. Strong.
Yeah, it was just, I was that good, but I'm pretty ugly. So,
I mean, I don't think you're ugly at all. I think you need to kind of pump the brakes on that. Let's go ahead and rewind.
Listen,
and build you up a little bit, Chief. All right, you fantastic human being. You're wonderful. You look great. You're good enough. You're smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like you. So why don't you just chill out? All right.
Stop trying to bring me up. Bring yourself up to Paul Rudd levels, and then when you reach that wonderfulness, bring me along for the ride.
Hey, gonna be there the whole way, buddy. Like Paul Dunn said. # Paul Rudd Challenge. I think this is going to become a thing. It's going to be
that's going to be a thing now. It's the # Paul Rudd Challenge for Casey.
Like every week, every couple of weeks, we'll have to check in. Hey, how you doing with your Paul Rudd Challenge?
My God.
Well, you're doing your Snobs Fitness, so I need to do my Paul Ruddness.
Oh, dude, I totally lost way more weight after the surgery.
Because they ripped parts out of you out.
It's annoying because I'm looking at my body and I'm like, oh my God, the side of my body doesn't like stick out completely over isn't wider than my hips anymore.
And those hips don't lie.
And the belly's down a little bit, but then my head looks like somebody like blew it up with a balloon because this is post-operation face. That's how.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I'm sure it has to do with like the way you hold water in your body and stuff because things are weird after you've been knocked out for a while and been cut up and it's fine, man. Everyone understands. You look fantastic.
You have to understand the horror show that was after the surgery. Because I woke up into something where I was like, did I murder somebody? And I'm sorry if this gets too real for people, but I don't give a shit. This is what this show is. We just get real.
Keeping it real goes wrong.
So I lay down in the bed in the operating room or whatever.
This is getting good. All right, yeah, you did.
And they put the mask over my face, and they had put the anesthesia in my IV.
God, that's fucking hot.
So I remember like laughing with them, and then I remember nothing until like my eyes are opening. I woke up and I'm in the recovery room, and like I'm holding a pee bottle.
That's the way I like to finish my dates.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Usually I'm hoping for like a bathtub of ice. I'll be like, oh my gosh, they liked a part of me.
Oh God. Oh, Casey, you're so weird and I love it. I'm holding a pee bottle in my hand.
Naturally.
Blood all over my hands and the pee bottle.
Yep.
And everywhere, and I'm like half naked. Because now it's just coming out. So I'm sorry if this is too much for people, but get over it. And there's this 5'3" nurse just looking at my vitals on the screen, and I'm waking up and I'm like, did I murder somebody? Like, when you're a giant, you're 6'8", sitting on this table, and there's blood all over, and you're half naked, and this like tiny person is sitting next to you, and you're just like, did I murder someone? Like, did I dare attack somebody?
I feel like you're legitimately waiting for the story of, my God, what happened to you? You were like a man possessed. You just went wild and you just tore apart the entire room and took out a hospital wing. You maniac.
With my dick all of a sudden. I don't know why. It was just blood everywhere. Or did somebody murder me? Like, did somebody
the most incredible penis. It just grew 19 times the size of the hallway, and the building itself couldn't handle it. Part of
There's
the
a horror
structure
movie
was
right there. If that's not a low budget horror movie that you just described, I don't know what is.
You took out part of the child's ward, you sick bastard. What's wrong with you? Well, you know me. Hey, after Maximum Overdrive, you know my love with children death. I mean, if you can kill them with a Coke machine, let's just why quit there?
But she was so nonchalant about it. She's like, "Oh, that's just there if you need to urinate," and I'm just like, "Take me to a bathroom." She's like, "You can't get up. Yeah, you just woke up."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I'm not peeing in this, and I need to do something about whatever's going on."
Bro,
here.
I just want you to know you're a lot of man. There's some swaying going on.
Yeah,
so
she wasn't going to catch me.
That'd be a great idea.
Paul says it sounds like a porn parody thing. Mick goes to surgery. And Chris says the Scene Snobs fitness group is awesome. So many great stories, inspiring people. Well, I want to say thank you everybody who's a member of it. It's on Facebook. You can join. It's the Snobs fitness group. We're just trying to help motivate people, with losing weight and things like that, working out. Unfortunately, the past few days, I have taken off because I cannot do much. We get it. Surgery. Wham. We all feel bad for you. God, walk it off, Jersey. Shut up, skinny.
Come on.
I hate your face. But real quick, before we do this, I do want to talk about power ballads because I said Paradise by Dashboard Light, and you're like, really? Is that it? What is some of your top power ballads?
Bro, all right. First of all, oh, gosh. Scorpions. Oh, Schnards.
Well, I mean, I'm a Jersey boy, so Living on a Prayer is probably number one in my book.
See, if I'm going that, like Wanted Dead or Alive, or actually no, Young Gun. Yeah.
The Blaze of Glory?
Yeah, Blaze of Glory. Yeah.
It's a great one. And Wanted Dead or Alive is great. But,
yeah.
Oh, living on a prayer.
Bro, it's played out. Like, I mean, I get it. It's everyone's pump up day. It was one of my pump up mixes for a long time. And, Bon Jovi's just kind of, I think it's time to put him away. I think I'm comfortable closing that chapter of my life and saying, you know what, I can move forward without Bon Jovi. Now, ultimate power ballad, Bryan Adams is Everything I Do. I think we all know that song immediately from opening, bro, like it just fills your heart and your chest. You get stoked and you're going to go fucking defend your love. You're going to fight for your love, man. That's what you do. That's a good one.
The hate in my heart for you right now is so big. I might not make it to my next surgery.
Yeah.
Because my blood pressure is just at boiling points.
Well, it's unfortunate you're stuck in the past with Bon Jovi.
First of all, Summer of '69 is way better than Everything I Would Do for You.
You're on crack. You are absolutely out of your gourd. There is no chance that you could put that, which is a wonderful story, above Everything I Do.
It's amazing.
Oh, or you want another one? How about this one? All for Love. Boom.
Stacy Peters says boom, and I think she was talking about Living on a Prayer. Journey Faithfully. That's a great love song.
Good one. That is a very good one.
Love song. Oh, that hits you so hard. But I mean, if you're really, that's just then Robin Hood relationship. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's true. There's got to be a better power. How about Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue? It's a good one.
Nah, I don't know. I mean, it's a good one. It's one to rock along with, but I don't seek it out. I'm not like, yeah, that's one I need to hear.
Yeah. All right. I don't think we're ever going to figure this one out. I want everybody to write in. So go over to the Scene Snobs podcast Facebook page and tell us, what do you think? I'm going to put up a post this week.
I mean, there's always Poisons, Every Rose Has a Thorn, and White Snake, but I feel like those are a little done. I don't know.
Scorpion Still Loving You, and I think that's what you were talking about.
I think so. Yeah, I believe so. Oh, frickin' Asia, bro.
In the heat of the moment?
In the heat of the moment. In the heat of the moment. Oh, I'm so sorry to everyone who just heard that.
Oh, yeah. That was a bad duo.
Oh, that was rough.
Dude, that was such a... Oh, my God. That's what I like. And they used that well in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. That was great.
Oh, my God, dude. It's
Nazareth, Love Hurts? Nah, I'm not a big one of that.
I will say this. I had Bryan Adams and Bon Jovi tickets pre-COVID. Oh, that's a shame. And you missed them? Yeah.
What? That's a thing? Oh.
Yeah. Wait, COVID or Bryan Adams and Bon Jovi?
No, that would have been a great show. Well, I mean, half of a great show.
Shut up. Stop picking on Bon Jovi.
Now, Chicago's You're the Inspiration. Boom. Bro, if you want to straight up
Chicago,
dude, Chicago. It's Peter Cetera, Gloria Love, You're the Inspiration. Just barely above Gloria Love.
Shut your face. Shut your face with Chicago. They're the worst.
What, excuse me?
Final Countdown. That's a good one.
Chicago was around for like 467 years. They're like Baroque era. They've been through so many different changes, and they're still going.
Here's what I need from you. Here's what I need from you right now, and that's to shut your mouth about that stupid band.
I need you to take it down a freaking notch here because you need to back off Chicago. Peter Cetera is a freaking genius, and the man's voice is like an angel.
You know what? I do agree. A Don Henley song should be in there. Hotel California, and he does have. Listen, there's a lot that belong from the Eagles in there, but
yeah,
I will say this. I do love Hotel California. I wrote a freaking movie to it.
I know you're ridiculous with that one. I don't understand you in that one.
I listened to that song like 7,000 times. It's like the only song I can truly remember every single word to. Because when I was writing, I was like, I had to get into it, and it still sticks with me.
Yeah. I will. Also, I've got to throw out my girl, man, Celine Dion.
Oh God,
boom.
The worst.
Power of Love.
Nobody likes Celine Dion.
Power of Love. Of course people like Celine Dion because people are human beings who have ears. And they understand beauty and perfection and wonder and delight. And just being able to hear a voice that lifts you up and just makes you feel better about life. Everything's going to be okay. You're swaddled in comfort and joy and given inspiration and hope when you hear Celine, the Queen, Dion.
Stacy says, my dad did a custom van in the 70s named a Hotel. Oh, can you share a picture of that?
That sounds freaking cool.
I would love to see a picture of that. That would be amazing if he has one. Oh, please do. That would be awesome. Fine, Mariah Carey. I'll give you Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is the Celine Dion of America, but better.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. I mean, pretty much, that's a pretty big gap there, Chief.
Way more hits.
Whoa.
Way more hits.
And that's not even, no chance.
White Snake. Is this love
that I'm feeling? Yeah. Oh, Tawny Katane, R.I.P., yo.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, she was great.
Away too. That's sad. Oh man, there's been a lot of celebrity deaths lately. That's just been sad.
It's that time, man. Unfortunately, now it's the people as we've gotten older. The other people have gotten older, and that's the inevitable.
Yeah, but I see a lot of old people that are really wish. I don't wish anybody dead, but there's probably a lot of people that should be dead.
It's not better. It's not better.
Listen,
should based on whose judgment, bro? Let's calm down there.
Based
Cyberdyne.
on love of humanity, I'm just talking about like people like I don't know, Turtle Face in the Senate.
Oh, you did it. You're gonna do it. Okay, let's go. Fire away.
No, I'm not going there. But he's, I mean, like I'd rather see natural causes take him than take like Yaphet Kotto, who is an amazing actor and I truly loved.
Yeah.
So.
Or why Chadwick Boseman?
Or Jewish space lasers lady. Maybe natural causes there.
Natural.
Because listen, I don't believe anybody. I don't believe in murder. I don't believe in any of that stuff.
I know, but the way you're saying natural causes is so fucking Jersey, and I don't think you understand it. That you're like, yo, hey, I'm just saying, this is a call out to some people. Maybe natural causes.
Listen,
going to be coming at you.
I'm just saying,
you're not careful, right?
There's been too many amazing actors and amazing people in this world who have passed away. And a lot of shitty people are still alive.
I want your hitman name when you go put yourself out there on the dark web to be natural causes.
No hitman. No, I mean actual natural causes. I don't want anybody murdered. I want God to do the murdering if anybody's doing any murdering.
You're too fucking Jersey, man. It's just all I'm here to do. Yeah, God, huh? You know yourself out there, God.
Listen. If I want natural causes to go out and take out like a slew of people and give me Prince back. That's all I want.
However we get Prince back. I don't care. I don't care what it takes.
The 2x4s are natural, right? Only if they fall over on the person naturally. It can't be somebody hitting because that's not natural. That's murder.
I'm 6'8", so when I drop things, naturally it's higher up. So natural causes take.
Stop saying that because I'm not saying murder. I am not for that. That is not an okay thing. I'm not about it. I'm saying
unless you're God, and then it's cool.
It's amazing to see how many of these wretched, horrible people are still alive and nothing has happened to them. But then like good people die every day. And it's like, man, fuck you. Like, why is Garfield the cat? Why is Mr. President Garfield the cat still around? And so many wonderful people aren't. Because
life is random and terrifying and just a thing. It's like Jean-Paul Sartre said, we're all going to be fucking worm food anyway, so hey, who cares what you do?
All I'm saying is some of them should be worm food sooner.
With natural causes.
By natural causes. And only natural causes. That is it. I'm just saying, like...
And God.
If a whole group of insurrectionists
died
of natural causes...
like C4?
Like... I was thinking more like a flood or something, but whatever.
You went biblical too. That's great.
It's a natural cause.
I'm never gonna unsee the idea of you just being a Jersey hitman.
I'm not a hitman.
Unnatural causes.
Stop saying hitman. I'm not talking about murder.
I'm sorry. You're a professional.
No, I'm not talking about murdering people. I never will. I do not believe in killing. I'm a pacifist in life. I no longer fight. I no longer do any of that stuff.
Just remember, buddy. Just remember, bro. We're bros, right? Your secret's safe with me. And I don't want any natural causes coming my way, okay? So...
The only way we could have set this up better is if a 2x4 fell behind you just as you said that. The only way we could, I wish there was just a 2x4 that fell over as you said that, and it's just like, that's right. This has been the Scene Snobs.
And scene.
Well, we are at the end of our show. I am just dying right now. Paul Dunn says, "You know who else was passive? John Wick."
Right?
I said
Right?
pacifist. I didn't say passive. Just saying. I'm not a hitman.
You know who else
I
was a
never wanted to be-
pacifist? Pacifist was Gandhi.
I met a
He fucked some
hitman once.
shit up.
I met a hitman once in the Scared Straight program. Well, I wasn't. All right, so all right. Now I
That's
guess
when they were trying to get you out of hooking.
No, I was in a criminal law class in high school, and we went and we met the inmates that run the Scared Straight program. But we weren't. It wasn't the Scared Straight program. They were just inmates that were answering questions for us as criminal law students.
Is that where you met the man who trained you to become natural causes?
Shut up. No. There was a hitman there, this old, gnarly dude. And he was talking about the life. And he was talking, and I was just like, and how he explained it, it was like terrifying. I'm like, I never would want that life. That's a horrible life. But anyway,
Was it the Iceman?
No, it was not the Iceman. I don't think he felt bad at all.
No.
It's just this, I can't remember his name, and it was like this old white dude who was just like, looked like a hitman. He just, and it was, yeah, the way he explained everything.
The classic, like what, like brickhead kind of thing, like just the big glasses, like
Chris Sales, God damn it. So a tutor.
yes. Exactly.
Oh my God, he kind of was, I guess, at that point.
He was his own natural causes Obi-Wan. I get it. Hey,
Oh, dude, do you think I kind of got a? Do you think I'm getting the Ewan McGregor back now?
you've always had the Ewan, bro. It's looking strong, man. It's coming in great.
Dude, that was like my best compliment. Like when everybody, and I think everybody was just messing with me, but I swear to God, everybody got behind me, my back, and was just like, let's just say it looks like Ewan McGregor.
We pushed hard on it, and I'm proud of it.
And I was so
glad
happy
we made that movement happen. Yeah.
I was like, that's such a compliment. Because I still do this. Like I do this. I learned this from Ewan McGregor, like where I play with my face when I'm talking. And I'm so happy because it's my favorite character in Star Wars.
Nah.
And he's such a good looking guy. So I'm like, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, you crushed it. No, well, someone was trying to do the Brendan Fraser thing, and I was like, I don't see Brendan Fraser. I see way more Ewan McGregor.
Well, I saw a picture of Brendan Fraser the other day. I was, 1999 Brendan Fraser, I would not be upset.
Yeah.
Now
Chip
Brendan
Blast from
Fraser,
the past, I'd love to look that good.
yeah, but they were trying to talk about like now Brendan Fraser,
Right.
and I was just like, no. First of all, my eyes don't bug out that much. It really does.
Oh, that's insulting. I hope we never interview Brendan Fraser. Jesus, man.
I would talk to
Thanks.
Brendan Fraser in a heartbeat. I love
And
that.
talk about
I
his
love
bugged
movie.
eyes? What the hell?
He'll even say it. He's got some bug out eyes.
No, I'll
He
talk
did
about
in
School
90s.
Ties all day. I love School Ties. That's one of my all-time favorites, man.
Such a great movie.
Love that.
We have, I don't want to announce it yet, but we did just confirm an interview with a very big 80s character actor
Yes.
who is in my favorite movie, Back to the Future, among a slew of other ones we'll be talking
Oh, yeah.
about. And we're going to be interviewing him in July. And I'm going to put that up on Patreon before. That's going to be a Patreon exclusive, so everybody will get to see that interview before on who's on our Patreon, or also on Buy Me a Coffee. We have those two memberships. So if you're on either one, you will get all of the benefits of that.
And we also want you to know one of your other benefits is by signing up with us, you're safe from natural causes.
That's true. Natural causes cannot get you. That is not true, and I am not going to say that.
I would be careful there.
Yeah.
Do you want to be safe from natural causes?
This is a really bad idea. I was like, I wish I had like an asterisk with a little, no, this is not true, and nothing he said is actually
Exactly
can
right.
be held.
You're the producer. You could do that at any moment.
I know, but I'm tired. I don't want to write it out.
I get it, dude. No, but also that we should have something prepped for that so that we can be like, hey, go to buy me a coffee. It'd be ashamed if you didn't have all 4 working tires tomorrow.
Buy me a coffee if you don't want natural causes to come for you. God, I can't go any more Jersey than I just did.
That was great.
God.
Ooh,
Dude.
that was special. I feel like I was just outside of Princeton.
The Mick Manhattan longevity.
So we got 3 tiers of protections. I mean, conditions.
Dude, I told what's you know how John and Jason have Matt talk?
Yes.
I was like, we should have night talk where we talk about night court. It's such a good show.
I
feel like
might be like that one or Wings. I don't know, man. I really think Wings could be fun.
Well, after Night Court, we'll go on Wings.
Yeah,
we're gonna need something after Night Court.
We still need to do Tales from the Crypt too. We only did one episode, and I did love that show.
We're redoing that episode, by the way.
Why?
Because I listened to it and I was like, we had no facts in front of us. It was
Why
just
would we have facts?
Because I don't know. I feel like we should be a little more prepared.
No, I agree. We probably should.
I'm out to walk out and tell everyone I'm protected by the snob. Now, listen, no, I can't promise you that natural causes won't get you, even if you're a member. But I can only promise you
these natural causes won't get you.
I promise you, the snobs will protect you. If we are in vicinity, we'll protect you.
I will jump in front of something that might mildly inconvenience you.
I will throw Casey in front of something that will mildly inconvenience you.
If a shopping cart is coming to your car, we're there.
The snobs cult will protect you. No. We run deep. I'm going to make a shield that says Scene Snobs saved or Scene Snobs safe. And then that's going to be like, okay, you remember you got a Scene Snob shit safe.
Please,
shield.
Yes, everybody who gets who signs up for anything in any way, shape, or form needs one of those. That's amazing. Marked safe with the Scene Snobs.
It's literally just going to be the Paw Patrol shield that says Scene Snob safe, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do.
Just actually scratch out the Paw Patrol part. Don't even.
I'm going to put so much work into this that's what you're getting. That's how it is. Don't let your feelings deceive you, Anakin. And on that note, we're going to go. I'm going to go lay down in bed and watch more Night Court.
Good Lord Vader.
Dude, do you want to do a Scene Snobs Nights episode because it's pre-recorded?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to reach out to you and see when we want to do it because I'm down for it.
Yeah,
and that will be our horror show.
Yes, I like it.
But until next time, we do. So this episode, of course, is always available on YouTube afterwards or any podcast platform you can listen. It will be up after this episode is over.
If you have not subscribed or liked, do all of those things. Tell all your friends. Join us. Hang out with us. Follow us. Make us feel special and important because we love being a part of your life and bringing you some entertainment.
Yeah, and once because we are at 195 subscribers on YouTube. Whoa. Once we reach 250, we're also having a giveaway there for one of our random lucky survivors.
It might be one of my garter belts. One of our survivors.
Did I say survivors? Whoops.
What is that?
Whoops.
So,
if you're a subscriber, let me tell you something. No, we have a Rick Deckard Blade Runner Funko Pop that's going to be given away at 250 subscribers. They're all survivors. Don't want anybody to die.
Because they all survive natural causes.
This is what you do to me. You talk about, Jason, and this and that and the other thing. And, I start thinking about killers, and my Jersey accent comes out.
Because you're natural causes.
Chris Dale says, great show. Thanks, guys. Well,
thank you, Chris.
Paul. Congratulations on winning this month's prize for being a Patreon member. And I will get that out to you next week after I'm out of isolation and surgery.
Yeah, hurry up and get out already so I can jump on you and push the limits of your body immediately.
Oh, yeah, man. We got to definitely hang out in person once that happens. Yeah, so thanks everybody for watching the show. Again, you can listen to it. Please subscribe to our channels. Please spread the word, join our memberships, do the whole thing. Hit follow, like, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. Do
all the cool stuff. We love and appreciate you. Be good to each other.
And that's our show, everybody. Thanks for listening or watching, wherever you're checking it out. This show is brought to you by our sponsor, Manscaped. Go check them out. They are saving our balls, and they can save yours too, or somebody you care about. It's a pretty awesome device, so go check out what they got, the Lawnmower 3.0, the Weed Whacker, and more. It's a great gift for Father's Day, birthdays, weddings, anything. Head over there and use promo code SNOBS, SNOBS, and you'll get 20% off and free shipping. Also, we'd like to thank our super fan patrons. They are all Scene Snob family to us. They support us every month, and you can be one too. So head over to the Patreon channel, the Scene Snobs, and it's $5 a month, and you can join in with helping support us and get the free perks too. Also, you can follow us on social media. We are on everything at the Scene Snobs, so Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We are on Facebook, the Scene Snobs. Everywhere. We have fun stuff always going on, always have contests and stuff, so go follow us, check us out. You can go to our link tree by going to thescenesnobs.com. There's our link tree, there's our Patreon, there is all of our shows and the links for all of that, so thanks again for checking it out. Just head over to thescenesnobs.com where everything is, and we will talk to you soon.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.